Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Die Hard MMA podcast. I'm your host, as always, Clint McLean. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast. As always, I wanted to reach out to you today with something special. So if you're one of the few who cashed with me on Maurce Greene at plus 1,000, baby, the world is going nuts about that submission. Nobody seems to know what it is, but your boy knows. That's an arm triangle from bottom, folks. It was actually my favorite submission and one that I used to gain a couple of those medals I showed on the stream the other day in the low-level Naga tournaments that I did pretty well as a blue belt. So what I did is, as a special treat to my backers, everybody cashing in with me and making that money on that 10-to-1 shot, I reached out to my coach. He's a legit Rigan Machado black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He trains here at TNT MMA Phoenix, and I asked him to put on a little demonstration for us so we could all see exactly what the arm triangle looked like and come with some of the different variants that you could pull off on that thing from the bottom position. Maurice Greene didn't do a great job of it, but the spirit was there. And even though Gianvillante gassed out a little bit, it's all good. He was definitely attempting a legitimate submission. And if you wouldn't mind, stay tuned in, check out my coach, and let's show you exactly what that submission is supposed to look like. Do me a favor, show some love over to TNT Mixed Martial Arts Phoenix. You can find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Give them some love. My coach took some time out of his busy schedule just to go ahead and put this video together for us. So do me a favor and shower them with a little bit of love and appreciation for that. Thank you very much, diehards. Stay tuned. Let's roll.
Hey guys, how you doing? I am Coach Scott, TNT Tannenbaum here at TNT MMA Training Center with one of my black belts, Alex Belangia. We wanted to cover a technique that we saw in the past weekend at the UFC where Greene choked out Villante. Nobody knew what it was. It was done very sloppy. The jiu-jitsu was god-awful. So I want to go over that particular technique. The commentators, for some reason, didn't even know what the technique was, and they were trying to guess at it. It was very clearly an arm triangle. So I want to show kind of how it was done in the fight, which I really believe it got a tap out due to exhaustion. He just wanted out of the fight. But I want to show you how to apply this correctly and effectively in a fight or a jiu-jitsu match and make it truly effective and a great tool. So here we go. So Greene was here. He was getting hit. This was basically what his half guard was. There's a loose bottom leg and a very loose upper leg. Villante could have easily passed, gotten a better angle. Apparently he was just exhausted, so he didn't move. And from the bottom, he was just here, just covering up, taking some shots. Finally, Villante tired himself out. He got right here, kind of slopped off to the side a little bit, came up around his neck here, grabbed his bicep in his head, and squeezed for the tap. Again, a lot of things wrong with this angle. That's why I feel like he was just exhausted, so he tapped out. So from this position, first off, so he should have been on his side like this, framing, covering up from the shots here. Okay, this leg can either be inside for knee shield or Z-guard, keeping a frame here. The proper way to do this is if he's coming down with a shot here, is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop him over right here. Now, this leg here, this one's gonna curl on his hamstring, get a nice bite on that hamstring. The top leg here is gonna bite down on his back. Keep him flat, keep him from posturing up, and this is also gonna keep my angle so I'm on his side. Just like a leg triangle with an arm triangle, I wanna be on his side. I'm gonna keep my ear right next to his shoulder, again, restricting this arm from coming out and from sitting back up. Now I have my angle, I'm on the side. So as my arm cuts across his neck on this side, it's cutting off the carotid. The pressure on this side, his own shoulder, is gonna press into the side of his neck. But this angle is crucial. So I come here, bring it all the way through, shoot this arm up, grab my head, and I'm gonna chest into him here, pulling my shoulders back. From here, deep breath, pinch my elbows, right there. Very, very tight choke. Very important, be on my side, never flat on my back. I'm very restricted here, I have nowhere to go. So I want to be on my side. This one takes a deep bite. If I have space here, I'm bringing that knee in to control the distance and keep him from smashing me and putting me back flat on my back, okay? Even if it's on the outside, I'll be here and I'll be framing with my arms, inside bicep control. That'll prevent him from punching me here, punching me with the other arm. I can use my elbow, tuck my head, much safer here, okay? From this point here, I can slip that elbow. Again, I'm bringing this knee up. My bottom leg is pinching that bottom leg. This knee is pinching up top. Again, restricting his movement. So I start getting on his side. Right away, my ear goes to the shoulder, tight. This comes around and I chop down nice and tight on his neck. Grab my bicep as high as I can. This comes to my ear, wrapping around the back of my head. From here, I pinch my elbows, I hip in and pull my shoulders back as I take a deep breath here, right here. Very, very tight choke. Arm triangle is very versatile. I can hit it from mount, I can hit it from half guard, I can hit it from full guard. There's so many different positions that you can hit this from. One of the best submissions out there. For my gym, it's on our blue belt curriculum. So it's a basic technique in our gym. It's something every jiu-jitsu practitioner should know and understand and add to their arsenal. And if you want to know the correct way to do it, come right down here at TNT MMA Training Center and we'll show you the right way. Thanks, guys.